All right, today we're going to be looking for the vertex form, and the roots. The easiest part to solve for is the vertex. All you got to do is look to see this point right here. This point right here, and because it's the highest point, because the vertex is always going to be either the lowest point or the highest point. So in this case, since the graph is going down, the vertex is going to be this top highest point. And you have to figure out where it is first on the x-axis. So when I look down here at the x-axis, I see it's at 3. And when I look here at the y-axis, I see it's at about 5. So that means right here is the x, it's at 3. And right here at the y-axis, it's at 5. So that means that the vertex, when we write it in coordinate form, we write the x first, which is 3, because that's the x. And then we write the 5, and that's the y. And in vertex form, the x is called h, and the y is called k. So that's just another version. So x is h and y is k. The vertex form, if you remember correctly, is x minus h, or a, x minus h squared plus k. So in this case, the a, since the graph is going down, since the two arrows are pointing downward, whenever it's pointing down, the a is -1. And we're going to have x minus whatever the h is. In this case, the h is 3. And we're going to square that, and then we're going to put the k in, which is 5. So it's going to be positive 5. And that is how you find the vertex. The next, this is the vertex form. The next thing they want you to find is the roots. To find the roots, all you got to do is take your calculator and use the arrows. Use the arrows to go to this graph right here. You hit enter to go to graph, and you're going to type in this vertex form here. So we're going to put in -1. And then it's going to be x, which is this key right here, x, minus 3, and then hit the squared key, plus 5. Once you've entered it in, you hit the blue exe, the execute key, and then you hit F6 to draw the graph. And you could see the graph should look similar to the graph in the picture. So this graph looks like this. Here's the picture. And to find the roots, all you got to do is hit F5. And then there's all these things up here, and you got to find the one that says root. So this one says root. So you're going to hit the one right below it, which is F1, to find the roots. And the root is x is 0.76, and that's this root right here. And the reason we know that that's a root is because that's where it crosses the x-axis. So there's going to be another root over here on the other side, which is 5.2. So we're going to write these two numbers. The first root is 0.7, so we're going to write that one down first. So we're going to write for the roots. The first one is 0.7, 0. And so the first one was 0.7, and then we're going to go to the other one, and it's 5.2. So the other one is 5.2, 0. So that's how you find the vertex, which is 3, 5, the vertex form, which is this equation here, and then finding the roots, which is this equation here.